Hey guys, Majewz here with Warcraft Revealed, and I got a new video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about VOA 10. A couple things before we get started. I'm moving a little quickly because I have this on fast forward because it's a long video. Today we're going to be covering the two bosses. First we're going to be doing Archavon the Ice Watcher, and before we start talking about that boss, we're going to I'm going to excuse myself from the horrible lag it's going through and the bad DPS that Muted has. He's a fairly new DK, 80. He's only got 4.9k gear score, but I'm trying my best to get gear. That's why I'm pretty much doing VOA 10. So hope you guys enjoy all of that. And if you want to check Muted out, you can armor him, M-U-T-E-D, from Mugthal, and that's my character. So right now all we're doing is clearing trash, trash mobs. We're going to be doing Archavon the Ice Watcher first, and he is mainly a fairly easy boss. It's pretty much just a tank and spank from right away. If you have shamans, pop Bloodlust, pop all your cooldowns, and nuke the crap out of Archavon the Ice Watcher. There are a couple debuffs that I'll tell you guys about once they pop up in the fight. So right now I'm just getting started, about to start the fight with Archavon the Ice Watcher. A gear that drops from Archavon, VOA 25, man. If you want to do VOA 25, it is the exact same thing, obviously, but just more health and more DPS. So yeah, VOA 25 drops a lot more armor than this does. But pretty much when he starts off, you just stay behind. If you're melee DPS, stay behind him like me. I have my ghoul on him, all my diseases, everything, and see right there where he just popped. It was I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was a debuff, and that debuff, all it does is pretty much just you stand away and you make sure there's not really much you can do about it when you're melee DPS. But as you can see, there's a flying orb around me attacking me. This can be easily avoided by just using anti-magic shell if you're a DK, or evasion and all that. It's pretty much just a little debuff he throws around to follow the DPS and do massive damage. If it is not taken care of by the ranged DPS, it could be a very huge problem, but usually it's not. You can just take him out real quick. The ranged DPS should hop on the debuff that flies around and hits us, and after that, it's cake from there. So pretty much those are the two only main things you need to worry about when you're fighting him. Just make sure you're always DPSing your hardest. Pop all your trinkets right in the beginning. Watch out for the debuffs that fly around, as you can see right there, and make sure you hit hard. And that was pretty much it. Nothing really dropped for me here. Had the greed roll on everything. This was a pug, so the raid leader didn't have it on master loot for some odd reason. Yeah, so we're going to be doing the next boss. I wasn't quite sure if we were going to be doing the next boss or not. This wasn't a guild run. A guild run would have run a lot much smoother on my part. I just grabbed a random pug and just joined in and decided to record it for you guys. So right now we're just buffing up, getting ready for the next mob. These mobs are fairly easy. There's nothing to it, just DPS to like the 3 wardens they have there, or I don't know what they're called, I can't really see right now. Yeah, warders, or okay, let me just stop making a fool of myself. But yeah, this boss, there's not much to him either. All the bosses in VOA 10 are fairly easy. It's just a tank and spank, and they all do throw a lot of debuffs, and debuffs are never good if they are not taken care of or avoided. So try to avoid all the debuffs that come at you. Make sure a really big help with all your raids, and I'm gonna emphasize this, I might even do an add-on talk about it, is deadly boss mods. If you're new to raiding, download deadly boss mods. You can find it on curse.com. It is the best investment ever if you're gonna be a new raider. So make sure you check that out, deadly boss mods. I'll probably end up doing a new video on that, about add-on talk. So let's get started with this. Same thing, you want to DPS this one right away, but as you can see, it throws down a debuff. I can't really tell, I forget what it's called, but see the little flame circles around him? You have to make sure you stand out of those flame circles. And if you're melee DPS, that should be fine. If you're range DPS, move over a foot or two and start DPSing again. The tank, if you're a tank, you should definitely be kiting him away from all the flames that he puts down, and watch out for the magma fist or something like that. I forget. I can't really see my screen right now because it's really small from where I'm watching. But so yeah, make sure you just watch out for the little flame debuffs around him and just tank him down. Healers need to do a really good job on this one because he does a lot of spurred DPS. Like, he can hit really hard at like one moment and drop like half the Raid's health down to zero. I mean, down to 50%, and then you gotta have a lot of AOE heals, which is good to pop Tranquility or something when something like that happens, or prayer of healing if you're a priest. So pretty much this is all you do right here. This right here. Fairly easy boss. We lost a couple of raiders because let me remind you, this is a pug, and it's not gonna come out too good. I've never rated this 10-man on this character yet, so that's a first for you guys. You guys saw the achievement. Nothing good for me dropped. That was a pretty easy fight. Those are the two bosses I'm going to be covering for VOA 10. If you guys want me to cover any other bosses from VOA 10 or 25-man, I don't know if I can cover a 25-man because my computer is not at the best capacity for a 25-man, so the quality would not nearly be as good as a 10-man. But if I fast forward it, all the FPS seems to meld together. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you found this helpful. If you need any more help, leave a comment below or a video response on how you felt about this video. This is pretty much it, and Majewz is out. Subscribe to Warcraft Revealed, subscribe to me, and make sure you definitely subscribe to the rest of the crew members.